Seeking sister wife star Garrick Merrifield arrested for domestic violence. There has been a lot of developments, and per usual, we're going to talk about all the tea. All the tea. This is Garrick at his court appearance where he was accused of like domestic violence and all the things stemming from an incident with the new baby mama, the new wife, Lorena. Now, thank God Lorena got out of that weird situation. I've always thought it was so weird, number one, that Garrick would go find these women in other countries that did not speak this language. Can we say red flag? Can we say red flag? That should be a major red flag. You can't even speak the same language. Okay, I don't get it. And then number two, your wife, Danielle, over here squalling and crying. Oh, I don't want him to find another wife. Oh, but believing Jesus told him to go do that. Oh, it's a lot. He's using God, saying God told him to do all these things. He's even on Cameo, y'all. Just wait for it. I have it all. I've been down a rabbit hole, okay? I'm here to deliver the tea, the updates. I had to do all the research. But I'm going to tell you something. That Cameo, gross. And we'll get into that later. But he was talking about how he had a dream and God visits him in his dreams. I'm like, okay. Here is a little tea from Sarcasm. Danielle and Garrick Merrifield's Colorado house is no longer listed for sale. It appears the listing was removed on December 12th. Which was less than 3 weeks after Garrick Merrifield was arrested for domestic violence charge stemming from an altercation with his wife, Lorena. Danielle and Garrick, Danielle's dad, whose name was on the deed, initially listed the property for $1.9 million in January of 2024, and it was removed in late 2024. Then the property was relisted in February of 2025 with the same $1.998 million asking price. In May of 2025, the Merrifields lowered the asking price by $100,000. The price was dropped again in August of 2025. There is no indication the property has sold. Time will tell if that was the case. Remember I was telling you about that creepy cameo of him saying, God came to me in a dream. Now, while I'm not knocking that part, I'm knocking Garrick. Like, God came to you in a dream, I believe, and told you, you need to straighten your tail up. Okay, Mr. Domestic Violence, alleged domestic violence. This dude is so creepy. So creepy. He lives up to the nickname that Seeking Sister Wife fans have give him of just ick.
Good morning, Christina. Your friends Lindsay, Millie, and I think Marielle. Hopefully I got that right. Reached out to me, wanted me to wish you a happy birthday. So that's awesome. You're turning 40. That's a good year. I guess you're 1 year younger than me. So I hope you have an amazing birthday and get to celebrate. That'll be awesome. Life goes short though. So, I've learned, especially this last year, just every moment, every little bit of time you have with your friends, family, especially God, and spending time with Him is precious because, we don't have a guarantee of tomorrow, but we do have a guarantee of eternal life with Christ. And learned this last year too. I've struggled with migraines since I was a young kid, since first grade. So I had a lot of suffering in my life. Not as much as some people. So not complaining here. Just this last year I've gotten them a lot worse. So God came to me in a vision and showed me my entire life and had me outside of my body. Showed me this body that we have to carry around for now. And He just opened my heart and eyes to see and showed me this is all because I love you, so in life, it's hard, it's difficult. We got ups and downs, struggles, trials of different sorts, but it's because God is so loving. It's hard to fathom because we're taught that somewhat, and in the flesh, we just don't like to suffer. But just thought I'd encourage you with that through your life, and just to keep going after the Lord, His presence, His Spirit, and just press on. What is that? Press on to the mark that's in the high calling, that's in Christ, under that perfect man. Just keep pushing on, and He'll complete His work in you. So it's nice that you have some awesome friends, and I'm so thankful that you like Seeking Sister Wives and that you're following the show. I appreciate it. Our family does. Pray that you continue to follow our story and our family. We appreciate that, and hopefully we'll run into you someday, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I don't know when you'll get this because it looks like your birthday's in January. But hope you have an awesome Christmas. Happy New Year. God bless you and all your family and your friends. So, all right, talk to you later. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Dude is so weird. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. What? Y'all, I can't even begin to dissect that. I want to get into the latest Sarah Fraser Show podcast episode about this. By the way, shout out to Sarah Fraser. I will link her YouTube channel below in the description. Y'all know I always shout her out. Love her stuff. Love her recaps. Let's get into what she said about some of Garrick's exes and some castmates speaking out in response and reaction to Garrick's arrest.
DV arrest. And here's what he has to say. Quote, I'll definitely answer because he did obviously on Instagram, you can do a, ask me anything, right? So fans wanted to know, did you ever meet the Merrifields? What do you think about the DV arrest? So he says, quote, I'll definitely answer these questions to the best of my ability, but thank you so much for all of us being your favorite family. This is what he wrote to one fan. Quote, we never met the Merrifields. We did talk with them when we first got casted on Seeking Sister Wives. They were very, very nice to us. Very, helpful. Gave us information. I definitely, am disappointed in those DV charges. However, innocent until... How many times are we going to hear innocent until proven guilty. So I don't want to speak on it or anything, but obviously we don't condone that. And that's not, what we stand for. So it's unfortunate. I hope it's not true. That's what he wrote. So people are saying, Garrick is so sick. Geez, really? This is all the guy had to say. He should be firmly standing against DV. I mean, he does say he condones it. So anyhow, there's a co-star speaking out. But the thing that's gotten a lot of traction online is two of Garrick and Danielle's exes have gone online and spoken out, including even a friend. So this is what people are really kind of talking about. So first of all, let's talk about Natalia. Does everyone remember Natalia from Brazil? Most of the women the Merrifields date don't speak hardly any English, including, Lorena. So Natalia herself has spoken out in a IG post, addressing this over the weekend. And she writes, this is what she wrote. I'm so grateful to God for protecting me from violence against women. I hope justice handles cases like this with the seriousness they deserve, and that one day all women can live in peace. We can't take this anymore. So she has spoken out on her IG story for the very first time. But Natalia's friend, a fan reached out to one of Natalia's friends. This is what they had to say. As a friend of Natalia, I can say that it's so good seeing Garrick in these orange clothes. I hope Lorena is doing well. Why did they break up exactly? This is like a fan writing to Natalia's best friend. I always suspected that she either lied to Garrick or the judge was tipped off about polygamy so she wouldn't have to marry him in Brazil. Do you know? It was real. This is Natalia's friend. I went to the courthouse with them in Brazil. You need to bring someone to be the witness. Everything seemed nice with the Merrifields at the beginning of their relationship. But then Garrick started to be manipulative and wanted Natalia to treat him like a king. Every time she disagreed with him or expressed things that bothered her, he started talking about God and even called her a witch. Danielle is also so manipulative and aggressive. It's so obvious she's just doing this because she doesn't want to lose Garrick. Natalia is such a mature woman. As soon as she saw how manipulative and aggressive those two were, she decided to break up. There's nothing more important than her mental health, and those two are crazy as hell. Do we believe this? 100, we believe that. Yeah, okay. 100% we believe that. 100%. So there's a lot going down. That was on Reddit, by the way. There's a lot on Reddit about these two coming out. If you want to see exactly, you can, do the Reddit thread, which is really, really good. But Roberta also has spoken out. So we're going to talk about that. But Natalia and her friends are saying, like, yeah, Natalia saw how crazy he was, how abusive he was, and her friends are coming to her defense in the comments as well. Okay. Roberta also has spoken out. Now, hers was very brief and on Facebook, but she writes, pretty fed up watching who tried to knock me down. The justice of God never fails. So she has also spoken out basically saying that, she's been fed up of watching the Garrick and Danielle, the Merrifields, on TV, who tried to bring her down, and now seeing that justice has been served by God, she is thrilled about. So none of his exes are coming to his defense in any way, shape, or form. They're basically all going, yep, that sounds accurate. That sounds like Garrick. So we will see what happens and where this whole thing ends up. Of course, as you guys know, Roberta was on during season 5, ended up breaking up and leaving the family season 4, then left season 5. In season 5, the Merrifields were dating Natalia Lima, another Brazilian woman who spoke very little English, but that relationship didn't last either. Roberta and Natalia, Garrick's exes, have spoken out, and Natalia's dear friend in Brazil who met the Merrifields talks about their kind of grooming and how they're really sweet at first, very Christian, and then they act cray. Okay. She says they're nuts, that Garrick's super controlling. So neither one of the exes were surprised to hear that Garrick has been arrested for the DV.
I mean, there's just so much evidence, in my opinion. These people are bad people. And look, we just discussed this. We revealed over here, as you see, over 2 weeks ago, that not only was Garrick arrested, but we revealed the clients was talking about the scams, talking about them being scammers, him and Danielle. People were talking about experiences they had with them. Oh, yes. Here's a little clip from that short. We talked all about it. See, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you should be. I'm just saying, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. Thank you. What do y'all think TLC will do? Do you think they will cut the Merrifields from their contract? Do you think they will cut them from the show? Did they not cut the Snowdens for something very, very similar? Curious. Asking for myself and any other person out there that watches this mess. Don't forget to hype, like, and share this video. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.